Like a Rolling Stone is a 1965 song by the American singer-songwriter Bob Dylan. According to review aggregator Acclaimed Music, Like a Rolling Stone is the statistically most acclaimed song of all time. The song has been covered by numerous artists, from the Jimi Hendrix Experience and the Rolling Stones to the Wailers and Green Day. At an auction in 2014, Dylan's handwritten lyrics to the song fetched $2 million, a world record for a popular music manuscript. So why is this song so special? In the spring of 1965, after returning from the tour of England, Dylan was unhappy with the public's expectations of him, as well as the direction his career was taking, and seriously considered quitting the music business. During 1965, Dylan composed prose, poems, and songs by typing incessantly.
There's nothing I'm wishing to be owning.
He said that Like a Rolling Stone began as a long piece of vomit that later acquired musical form. From the extended version on paper, Dylan crafted 4 verses and the chorus in Woodstock, New York. The song was written on an upright piano in the key of A-flat and was changed to C on the guitar in the recording studio. The recording sessions were produced by Tom Wilson on June 15th and 16th, 1965 in Studio A of Columbia Records. This would be the last song Wilson would produce for Dylan. For the recording session, Dylan invited Mike Bloomfield from the Paul Butterfield Blues Band to play lead guitar, Paul Griffin on piano, Joe Macho Jr. on bass, Bobby Gregg on drums, and Bruce Langhorne on tambourine.
Like a Rolling Stone, remake, take 1.
The complete recording sessions that produced Like a Rolling Stone, including all 20 takes and the individual stems that comprise the 4-track master, were released in November 2015 on the 6-disc and 18-disc versions of the Bootleg Series Volume 12 The Cutting Edge. Like a Rolling Stone was first relegated to the graveyard of cancelled releases because of concerns from the sales and marketing departments of Columbia Records over its unprecedented 6-minute length and raucous rock sound. But a discarded acetate disc of the song was taken to New York club Arthur and the DJ was asked to play it. At the crowd's insistence, the demo was played repeatedly until finally it wore out. The next morning, a disc jockey and a programming director from the city's leading top 40 stations called Columbia Records and demanded copies. Shortly afterward, on July 20th, 1965, Like a Rolling Stone was released as a single. Despite its length, the song is Dylan's most commercially successful release, remaining in the US charts for 12 weeks where it reached number 2. The song that held it from the top spot was the Beatles' Help. While many radio stations were reluctant to play Like a Rolling Stone in its entirety, public demand eventually forced them to air it in full. This helped the single reach its number 2 peak several weeks after its release. It is also a top 10 hit in other countries including Canada, Ireland, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom. In November 2013, 48 years after the release of the song, Dylan's website released an official music video for Like a Rolling Stone. The Guinness Book of World Records recorded it as the longest wait for an official music video. We hope you like this video about Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan. Let us know what other song we can feature on Greatest Songs of All Time.